Yo, JD here, Lewis, and as you can see, we are at Bahrain here today for my third track in the Hotlap and Setup series. As always, before start finishing, I'm getting the DRS as slow as you can, and for this first corner, you won't be looking on the curb on the left-hand side of the track. That's going to be your braking point. So as soon as you hit that there, take a relatively late apex. So we're in third gear for this. I'll talk through the gears, short shifting into fourth. Try and do as minimum steering lock as possible, especially if you're on a controller. You do not want to go full lock through there. And for this next corner, it's a 100-meter board going down to fourth gear from seventh into this. Early-ish apex, straight lines when you want to go on the power, up into sixth and down to fifth as you hit the curb. Middle of the track, then you want to turn in sixth gear again straight away. Hold it in sixth, go down 3 gears. Do a really late apex in third gear. Coming off here now, really important to unwind the car. Coming to this again, going up into seventh. You want to go down 4 gears into third. Do a really late apex. Slow in, fast out is my recommendation for this before getting the DRS line. Going up down onto straight, going all the way up into 7th gear. We'll be looking for the last brake marker board, so 50-meter board. That's when we'll be turning in early apex, straighten the car out. As the curb ends, actually turning in point this, do a late apex again. As the car is straight, that's when we'll be braking just before the green boards as you're turning in point in 4th gear. Going up through the gears all the way into 8th for this last corner. And for this, it's a very difficult braking zone. But again, you should be braking just at the 100-meter board. Attack this apex, so use a bit of curb. Try and go on the power as early as you dare. Going up through the gears now again. DRS just before the start finishing line. And we did a 128.0 if I can remember correctly. And you'll be able to see this 128.0. Apologies that I couldn't actually use my actual POV footage. For some reason my actual Elgato didn't have enough disk space. So I had to delete some stuff and then go on the replay cameras. But that was a lap there. It was a pretty good lap. Managing to beat RG Matters and Strees, who are time trial specialists. And this track is not really a strong track for me. It's probably one of my weaker tracks in terms of just raw pace. So the setup felt really good and the lap was pretty solid as well. Feel I can do a 27.8 if I can go back on it, but we've got plenty of time in the year to make improvements on that, so pretty good starting point for here. So we'll go load in the setup and you'll be able to see it here now as well. So if you do like this series, then please like the video if you find it useful. It's nice to see that so many people are. And we're using 4.4 wings for this, which is, I think, was exactly what we used at China as well. So it's kind of a similar track, twisty, but you've got some long straights that you need. Transmissions probably not going to change anytime soon. For the moment, that just seems to be the best balance for me, 50-70. As for the suspension geometry, that's not really changing at this point. For the race, I'd probably use like a 5.4 wing, 5.5, but you're looking at a suspension here, 7.2, 7.4, 5.5. Again, I feel this setup is pretty much almost similar to China, where you need good traction with some high-speed corners, but it's important to have the straight line speed as well. 82.56 for the brakes. 56 going more towards the rear, so when you're braking first fast corners, the car will turn in a lot quicker and lockups are a lot less of a problem with that as well. And with 7 ballasts this time, which we didn't have at China, 7 ballasts just to really, for that change of direction between the corners, the weight shifting more towards the rear is pretty important around here. So that's my lap of Bahrain. Felt a pretty good one, currently number 1 on the leaderboards. Next track, I believe, I'm not quite sure actually what next track is, but I will be doing it today. So thank you so much for the support and see ya.